Google Lyria 3 Pro generates studio quality music for YouTube. Now, what if you could create studio quality music for your videos? And you can do all of that without hiring a producer, buying expensive beats, or actually worrying about copyright. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to use Google Lyria 3 Pro to generate music for YouTube and do it step by step. So by the end of this video, you're going to know how to generate music, customize it, and use it safely in your content. Now, this is one of the easiest ways to level up all of your videos in 2026. So first of all, what is Google Lyria 3 Pro? Now, Google Lyria 3 Pro, one of the most advanced systems when it comes to music generation in Google. It's an AI-powered music generation tool that creates high-quality tracks based on your input. So instead of searching for royalty-free music, you can generate your very own. And you can generate different types of things like background music, beats, instrumentals, and a whole lot more. And this obviously leads you to give you full control and removes the copyright stress that you get. Now, most YouTubers out there, the different types of music they use in their background is necessary. And the reason for that is because the dopamine factor in today's generation has obviously kicked out. And to keep that dopamine running in, people will need to keep engaged. And to keep them engaged, they will use music. So, what users do is they add music and high quality tracks based off of their videos and they use it in the background of their videos. And obviously, it's something that does keep the user into the video, but at the same time, it creates a boundary over there. And now that boundary could be the copyright boundary. So this video is to clear that out for yourself. And obviously Lyria 3 is here to do that for us. So first, how do you access Google Lyria? You're going to access it through Google's AI tools ecosystem. Now, depending on availability, it may be integrated platforms or experimental tools. So as you can see here, it's going to say you can try it in Gemini. You can also view the prompt guide. So we're going to open those things up. Now over here in the prompt guide, you can see you can prompt it a massive anthemic rock song with an emotive male singer, create a track that reimagines the ideas in this image, etc. You can give it all of that. But if I come here in Gemini, as you can see, you can pretty much use it to create music for you. So once inside, you're going to see options to generate music based on your prompts. So before starting, go ahead first and decide three things. First of all, the mood. Secondly, the genre. And thirdly, the purpose. Because your input is actually going to share the output. So over here, we have different options. Now, let's say I want to go with something like a rock ballad, right? Let's go with rock. So to describe my track, I'm going to go ahead with I want to write this track for an adrenaline kicking video. So I want some hard rock or even let's go with grunge music. Okay. And we're going to write which allows someone to express energy or let out adrenaline. Okay. We're going to go ahead and write those things in. And once we've done that and added our prompt, we're going to go ahead and enter it. Now we have our prompt. I want to write this track for an adrenaline kicking video. So I want some hard rock or even grunge music, which allows someone to express energy or let out adrenaline. My video could be anything about gym, about inspiration, etc. So a bad prompt would be something like, just make music according to this. A good prompt is something like I've written, full detail. Or you could go with something like create a calm lo-fi hip hop track with soft piano and light drums suitable for study videos. Be specific about the genre, the mood, the instruments, and the use case. Now, obviously, I didn't go exactly with the instruments, but as you can see, I've gone ahead and explained the genre, the mood, and the actual use case. The clearer your prompt is, the better your music is going to be that's generated. And obviously, it's going to generate it pretty quickly. It shouldn't take a lot of time. The max amount of time it should take is around 2 to 3 minutes. And of course, once it's generated, you can tweak your track. Now, here it says, that sounds like an awesome project. I've composed a heavy hitting hard rock track with a gritty grunge edge specifically designed to match that adrenaline fueled energy that you're looking for. It features powerful distorted guitars and a driving rhythm that should be perfect for an intense video. So you get the idea. It's actually given us a proper ballad to work with. So let's go ahead and give it a listen. Let the static bleed, a rushing overload. So you get the idea. It has given us a proper track, but once it's generated, as I said, you can tweak it, adjust your tempo, intensity, length, and you can regenerate variations until you get something perfect for yourself. That is something you can do. And think of this like working with a producer, but faster. And obviously, to make those tweaks, you can let the prompts in to let it change it for you. Now, once you have created your track, make sure that the quality is high and the length is something that fits your video. If everything is perfect, you can simply go ahead and hit download track. Now you can either download the video with the cover art or you can download it as an audio only track. Now once you go audio only, as you can see, it is fit and good to go. And once it's all done, what you can do is you can use it as background music, intro or outro, or even a mood enhancer or a booster in your video. Good audio instantly improves your video quality and makes your video significantly better. Now, you could go ahead and avoid copyright issues because this is why tools like Google Lyria matter. Since you're generating original music, you avoid copyright strikes and content ID claims. But always check the user's rights based on the platform. Don't assume, go ahead and verify. Now, here is where this becomes powerful. You can create YouTube background music, you can create podcast intros, TikTok sounds, brand jingles, and a whole lot more. This saves money and gives you unique audio. Now, want better music? Experiment with different prompts, generate multiple versions for yourself, and combine tracks for layering. And always make sure to match music with your content style. Common mistakes to avoid are using vague prompts that I've told you before, settle for your first result, and ignore the audio quality. Those are something that people do, and that ruins their work ethic. So take your time and get good audio because that is really what matters in the end. So that is pretty much about it for this video. If you enjoyed watching, please do make sure to drop down a like and subscribe to the channel. And due to all of that, now you know how to generate studio quality music using Google Lyria 3 Pro. So if you use this properly, your content instantly levels up and everything should work accordingly to you. So subscribe for more AI creator tools, and what's going to happen is you're going to get more and more to consume. So that's pretty much about it for this video, and I'm going to be seeing all of you in the next one. Have a great day. Goodbye.